Welcome to Rom Wills, Money Matters. 2023 started off slow for me, but now this is more of a personal account and I'm using it as a lesson because, as I always say, I especially say this on my Deep Thought channel, I'm not some guru. I'm still climbing too. Now, to be clear, yeah, I talk about a money mindset, but I can tell you how to manage your money, at least the mindset to get to 6 figures. You notice I don't talk about being a millionaire. You know, I ain't there yet, but man, you can live pretty well. I don't think I'm living poorly. But I'm just sharing this just to give you a perspective just on business and everything. 2023. Now, I had said before, the way I measure my success every year is like every month I have a sales goal. That sales goal is made, money goal, overall money goal is based on what I did the year before. So every year in 2020, every month in 2022, I made a certain amount of money. I wrote it down. I had a sheet. I'm not going to show you that. You don't need to know. Okay, so starting in January of 2023, I was comparing that to January of 2022. And I didn't make my sales goal. Now, just to be clear, made a basic 5 figures. I put it like that. I was about to say 10 figures. You know, if I was like that, this would be a different studio. In fact, I just hired somebody to do all of this. Anyway, so made a basic 5 figures, but it wasn't like it was in January of 2022. That February, same thing. March, the same thing. You know? April, it got better. And it's on path to get better this month. You know, on the path to get better. Now, that's the first 3 months didn't do as well. Now, started off slow. And I'm going to be real, from what it looked like, I was like, oh, this could be an issue for the year. Now, what did I do for it? What did I do? Did I panic, say, oh, I got to do something different here or there. I got to do this different. Oh, what can I do? Now, just to be clear, I always tweak stuff. I always tweak stuff. So I'm always doing that anyway. That's just a natural course. But you know what I really did? All I did was just stay the course. You know, like I said, part of the staying the course is always tweaking stuff. But I didn't panic. I was like, wait, I didn't make my sales goal. I didn't make my sales goal. I didn't make my sales goal. But was I like, let me go get a donut. That just kept going because I knew it would get better. See, one of the things you have to do, and I talked about this in a video before, but I'm going to keep emphasizing it. You got to stay the course. You got to stay the course. You don't panic. You don't change up. See, sometimes people will say that and they will change up. Okay, like I'm doing YouTube stuff right now. People will say, well, maybe you should do this. You should do that. You're just like, nah, I'm just going to stay the course and stay consistent. Because you're going to have times like that in any business. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are. It's been said a whole lot of billionaires didn't have as much. I think it was one billionaire lost like 40 billion, something like that, astronomical number. I'm quite sure he slept well at night because one of the things, if you in business, you know there's going to be peaks and valleys no matter what you do. Now, when you have that peak, you definitely take in everything and you save, get that extra money, put it away, savings. I'm always going to emphasize that. But you're going to have those valleys too, no matter what you do. No matter what you do. And it could last a few months. You know, your own personal recession. But do you panic? No, you keep going. And you should, as a part of your business, always be tweaking anyway. So it's not like, oh, let me panic. Like, okay, didn't get as much. Did I say, oh, I'm going to start talking about this, this, or this? I was like, no, I'm just going to keep doing my thing. I'm going to keep doing my thing because I've seen this before. I've seen this before. You're going to have that. Now, there was a period, a few years, I was making sales goal every month, but it keeps getting higher and higher. So I was just like, okay, let me tweak it some more, just tweak it, but the tweaking is normal. Because if I made my sales goal every single month, I would still be tweaking. It was like, you know, if my sales goal is 20,000, I want to make 21,000. You got to have that mindset. You got to have that mindset. And if it start off slow, I mean, it's going to happen. Now, you still want to pay attention to everything and see what's happening. Okay, now you're like, so what should I do? Oh, well, keep doing the video. See, here's the consistency. The consistency. You got to just stay with it. You got to stay with it. You got to ride it out. You got to ride it out. Because just the nature of at least this business, I knew all I need is just one video, one statement, somebody saying my name, and then everything picks up. Because there's been some recent videos that like a video on my main channel that I had did like 2 years ago. All of a sudden, it got play again, like big play. Now it's the #1 video. It had been like the #5 video all time, but then it just got a lot of attention. Stuff like that happens. But you stay consistent in your business no matter what. You keep giving the same service, you keep providing the same product, you constantly tweak it anyway. Well, how can I make it better? But you don't panic. You don't panic. Now, if you go, because I was still making a basic, because every month what I have is I have the sales goal, but then I have a baseline goal I have to make. I was making the baseline goal easily, like I take that for granted. Now, if I had maybe a year of not making a baseline goal, or even a few months of it, then I started saying, okay, I need to change some stuff up. But I'm still making that. And even, I'm gonna be real with you, even though I called it slow, it was never too far off, maybe a few $100. Like one month, it was like 1,000 off. People say, hey, well, there's nothing. No, it's still a lot. But still, it wasn't like major. Still, all bills are paid, everything, had extra money, all of that stuff. But I was just like, I gotta keep going. Because one of the things you want to do overall in any business, you always want to keep rising. You want to keep going. You gotta have that mindset. Because you never know. See, one of the things is you still never know when you're going to get those dips. But when you make that extra money, you know, you just say, oh, let me put it away. So I didn't have to dip into my savings for anything. But still, I was just like, still though, wanted to keep going. You want to always have that sales goal, because you got to wake up every day and think, okay, I need to make this money. I need to make this money. And that's normal in business. I learned that working retail. They always base their daily output on what they did the year before. And I highly advise that. So next year, this time, whatever I make this month, I want to make more. I want to make more. As I said, I'm not a millionaire yet, so that means I still got a way to go. So I always got that goal. I'm not going to get, I make 6 figures. And some people are like, yeah, so it's like, no, because I don't want to get complacent. I want to keep going. I want to keep going, you know? So make that first million. It's like, let me make that second million, you know? And you know what? It might not get there. But I keep the goal going. I want to keep the consistency going. Keep the mindset going and flowing. Just staying consistent, all right? So things going well now. So things are back on track. Things are back on track. But let me just say this real quick. You never know when it could dip again. But even then, it's like stay consistent, ride it out. Because one thing in business, and I probably need to talk about this, you're going to have peaks and valleys. In fact, I'll probably talk about it next week. I'll talk about it on my next major one next week, all right? So anyway, though, stay consistent, ride stuff out. You know, always be tweaking your business. And even when things start off slow, stay with it, all right? So that's all I have, y'all, for right now. Y'all know the deal. Let's go make that money.